We're going to take a look at the radar and talk about the flooding rains that continue in the eastern half of the U.S. Saturday is going to be plenty hot. Sunday going to be even hotter, except for into New England. Into New England, we'll have a backdoor cold front working through.
AccuWeather's Julia Weiden is keeping an eye on all of it.
Good morning, Candace and Diane. That threat for severe storms is now shifting off to the south and east. Good morning. The heat is finally breaking in the northeast as a cold front moves through. A lot of moisture coming in off the Atlantic here, causing that humidity to stay in place. So expect it to be a sticky 75 degrees. You can see in parts of Pennsylvania, we picked up over 3 inches. That was the case in Lamont. Flash flood watches are still in effect into Saturday. Finishing off the weekend, we are looking at another day of possible record highs. Newark challenging the record of 100 degrees. There is still more rain farther off to the north and west, but the radar site that we're looking at is coming in from South Point, which is the southernmost point of the big island of Hawaii. And we are going to take you on in down towards Hilo, which is where Reed is at right now. It is a humid night tonight. Temperatures in Chattanooga coming down to the low 70s, so still looking pretty mild. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Julia Weiden. No big problems for tonight, but tomorrow we are keeping an eye out for the potential for rain and storms. I think it's a little more likely farther back to the west. That's over the mid-Mississippi Valley, where we'll see that better potential for rain and thunder. But around here, we can't exactly rule it out, as we will have some nearby showers and storms. They'll mostly be isolated in nature. High temp is up to 92 for your Thursday. Best chance for a shower or thunderstorm is going to be during the afternoon hours. And when you don't have rain and thunder, you will have, again, a lot of humidity. So these temperatures that you see on your map in the upper 80s to low 90s will likely be feeling a little bit hotter. You can tack on a few degrees here. Again, greater chance for rain and storms over towards Manchester and towards Scottsboro. Your high temps there at around 89, 90 for Athens, 92 for Dalton. Dalton, you will be dealing with a mostly dry day, but again, a quite warm one at that. Cloudy overnight, temperatures dropping into the mid-70s. We will see a lot of humidity in the air. You might want to keep the AC running overnight. As we take a look at what's happening over the weekend, you can see rain and storms are still in the forecast here. In fact, could get some good soaking downpours, so be mindful of that all throughout the weekend. You might want to make some indoor plans. See, in the northeast right now, we continue to have this surge of moisture coming in this nice, well-formed band. Let's go ahead and check that out. Now, you're seeing a lot of color on your radar, lots of yellows and reds. That's indicating the heavy downpours. I want to take you to Maine right now because this is an area that we're watching for flash flooding. We can pop your warnings onto your screen, and where you get those little green boxes is where we have the concern for flash flooding. I want to point out just off to the north and west of Portland, Maine, there is a report of a motorist that is currently being rescued due to flooding on a roadway. Police are currently working on that situation right now. So this is a situation that we need to take very seriously because, again, flooding is a major concern. We take you back down towards New York City and Philadelphia. The majority of the rain is off to the north and west of the major city. So if you're up into northern New Jersey, if you're perhaps working your way through parts of Reading or Hazeltown, that's where those downpours are more likely. Zooming out and taking you back down into Virginia, this is an area that we have been watching very closely. I specifically want to focus in on what's happening in Lynchburg. We've been telling you about this situation for about 24 hours right now, and you can see there's still rain working its way through the area. Thankfully, the College Lake Dam, the one that has been threatening to collapse, is still stable. It has not collapsed. There is still a flash flood warning in effect, though, for this area, and there likely will be one as we head on through tonight and into Saturday. Our big picture, our setup that we have happening right now, the one that's causing all this rain to occur, is an area of high pressure that's out over Bermuda, and that is steering in all of this moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. As we head on into the next couple of days, though, we'll get this back edge of drier air to start working its way through the north and east. So we'll be tapping into, again, the drier conditions back in that direction. A look at how much rain that's fallen today. You can see in parts of Pennsylvania, we picked up over 3 inches. That was the case in Lamont. Flash flood watches are still in effect into Saturday throughout a lot of the northeast. That especially is the case for those who are up into New England. We'll stay unsettled through the day on Saturday, again into New England especially, but then drier air will work its way on in. High pressure will take control on Sunday, but with winds coming in from the west, it will stay warm and it will stay humid. Your temperatures still in the 80s and 90s.